Hello guys, welcome back. CRM Software Academy. We are going to learn the new concept in programming. It's suitable for all the developers, whether you are the front-end developer or back-end developer. You need to know. In case if you don't know back-end languages and you want to set up a mock server, that is called JSON server. Using JSON server, we can create a API, and that API can be exposed to React and can be exposed to Angular, can be exposed to JavaScript, and can be exposed to jQuery. Any of the front-end technology can use that API that you can create using JSON server. You no need to know the backend, maybe Java, PHP, Python, no need of any other languages. You are just, if you are a front-end developer, you can create your own API. Just you need to install the server, JSON server, and create your own API. And after that, you can write your own API and you can use with your favorite language, whichever is either JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, or React. Again, before starting the installation and other stuff, I'll suggest you can subscribe to my channel CRM Software Academy. It will be helpful for you since you have seen a lot of videos, and we are creating the very awesome video useful for the developers, professionals. Okay, so again, what we are going to do, we are going to set up the local JSON server. For what purpose? To create API. Okay, and that API we can use in Angular, React, jQuery, JavaScript, and many other client-side processing language. Okay, so we will be set up the server, we will create API, we will test the API, and then we will see next. Okay, so let's go ahead. The step number one, let's go to your folder, whichever the folder you want to create API. So suppose I'll go to my F drive and I'll create a folder here called my API, my API, or my JSON API, my JSON API. Let's create the folder. Let's go to your folder. Inside the folder, open the CMD. Click here. So folder you created, my JSON API. Click on the address bar, type here CMD and enter. CMD got open. Inside the CMD, you have to run a command that's called npm. But before running npm, you must have to install the Node.js because npm come from the Node.js. So you must have to install the Node.js. Okay. If you have not installed the Node.js in your computer, I'll suggest you go to the nodejs.org and download the version as per your OS and install it. And after that, you can try this command. Okay. What is that? npm install -g, in the sense globally. It will get set up in your entire system. Anywhere, any drive, you can create a folder and create the mock API. Okay. So I given -g and then JSON hyphen server server. So let's verify npm. It's called Node Package Manager, and you are going to write this command after installation of the Node.js, and then after that install, and then -g JSON hyphen server server. Okay, enter. It may take 1 minute time. Okay, and after that, once the JSON server get installed, then what we can do, we can create a file as a just any file name .json, and after that, inside that file we can add the content and we can test how it is going to run or not. Okay, so let it run. It is coming. Yeah, installation is going on. So hope you can also try. I'll show you the guide at last of this video. After, once the entire process will complete, I will show you the completely step-by-step notes. Okay, you can implement that notes whenever you want to set up the server. No need to remember everything. I will give you directly all 6-7 steps. You can do the steps. It will be set up for you, but that will come at the end of the video. So let's keep on watching. Okay, and when you are watching the video, I'll suggest you should implement also. Okay, watch, implement, test, and then only it will be useful for you. Okay, so let's see. My JSON server got installed. It is saying 1.6 some server got ready, right? After that, after installation of the server, it's must important every time we should have a package.json file That package.json file will hold the entire the information about your package. So you have to write here npm npm init and enter. Okay, so npm init and enter. Now it is asking give a name of the package. You can see here it is asking name of the package. I'll give here my test API. My test API. After that I'll do the enter. It is again asking do you have any version specific or you want to give the default version. No problem, enter. Description, I'll write here my test API, enter. It's asking what is the entry point. Let it be index.js, no problem, enter. It's asking test command, enter. Git repository, nothing, enter. Keywords, nothing, enter. Author, you can give your name. Of course, since you are creating it, I will write my name. Okay. After that, license, nothing, let it be. Is asking in the last, is it okay? Press the enter, yes, 100% okay. So you can see here immediately one package.json file is ready. Now you want to open and have a look into that. See, package.json file is ready. Whichever the information you are given, it's got added here. Let me close this package.json file. Now next what you need to know, next let me go to the my um, let me go to the my another CMD here where we need to run another command. Let me open the folder first. This is my folder and I'll open here. Right. So next in this folder, you have to create one file. Okay. So JSON server got installed. Package.json file is ready. Nothing to worry. Simple. Now after that you create a file inside anything where in which file you want to store the data. So for example, I'll go here and I'll create a new file. I'll give my file name as a data.json. Data.json in the same folder. Data.json. I'll keep under the same folder. Let me go to my D drive and I have created here my JSON API. See my JSON API. I'll write here called data.json. Right, data.json. So file is ready. Which file? Data.json. Inside the data.json file, inside the data.json file for testing, let's keep some data. So for that, you have to follow the flower bracket. Let me increase the font size for you. I increase the font size here. And after that, we need to go inside and we need to write there in double quote, create a object. Example, I'll keep here called product, colon, a square bracket. Since you know the already array, nothing to worry. One array is this because in the same file I want to store multiple details. One I am storing the product. I'll keep one more call maybe imply. So imply data also we can store here. Let me keep here call customer. Okay. Let me keep here call maybe something else. My billing invoice. Correct. So all type of data can be stored in one JSON file. See, this we created data.json and I created one called product, employee, customer and invoice. So if you have 1000 product, you can store under the product only. In this array, if you have 1000 employee, you can store here under this array. If you have 10,000 of customer, you can store here. Not only storing, with the help of JavaScript, jQuery and React and Angular, you can read and write also with the help of JSON server. Okay, so let's go here, test it now. Okay. So let's write here. By default, we are doing an entry here. Okay, I'll keep one product. Let me give here call ID. Let me give ID as a one by default. Let me give it a name, maybe Apple. Let me give another one, price, maybe 200. Let me give another one, quantity, available quantity, maybe 100, right? So suppose we given here 4 details for one product. Let me add one more, comma. This will be the product number 2 and I'll keep college mango. Okay, let me reduce little font size. So in product I added 2. Same way I'll go to the employee or maybe let's go to the employee itself and I can write here one employee ID, EMP ID as a 1. I'll write here call EMP name Ramesh and I'll write here called EMP salary, EMP salary, some more 12,000. I'll keep here call mobile, some number. So see what I did. I have only one JSON file where product is also stored, 2 3 product, and employee is also stored. Now this data will be read by JSON server and it can send to Angular React, and again with the help of Angular React we can get the new data and we can add here. Again, if you want to update the Mango to something else, you can update it also. If you want delete, you can delete also. Everything can is possible. Okay, now let me come to the here. Okay, what we need to do now, suppose file is ready, we want to start the server, then only we can get the data. So to start the server, you have to write JSON hyphen server space minus minus watch. Okay, means you are starting the JSON server now to read the data from this file, to write the data, to edit the data, to delete the data. Okay, JSON hyphen server space minus minus watch. Okay, what is your file name? That is called data dot which one? JSON. After that, on which port number you want to run it? So minus minus port space 3002 port number. I'm going to run this server on the port number 3002. Let me enter. Correct? Look at here. It is saying your application server is started. Port number is 3002. Product, employee, customer, and invoice. Let me go to the browser now. I'll go to the browser and I'll try to access localhost colon 3002 port number and product, employee, customer, and everything is there. Let me go here and write here localhost colon 3002 port number slash product. Enter. It will show me the list of the product. See here, list of product is coming. Now let me show here employee. EMPLOY, employee. It will show me the list of the employee, right? Let me go to the product again. Enter. Correct? It is showing the list of the product, right? After that, again, let me go here to my browser and suppose I have two product. I want to access a particular product number. Maybe I want to access only the product number 1. We want to access only the product number 2. We want to access any product. So whichever the product we want to access, we can access that also. Okay. So what to do for that? There is nothing else to do. Just we need to give, I have increased the font size for you. Now look at here. I'll open one more URL and I'll show you how to access a specific product ID hyphen 2. ID hyphen 2. Product 2 is running perfectly. There is no problem. Under the product 2, I went. It is saying some error here. So keep here only 2. Yeah, see, it's giving the product details too. Here we have all the product, but if you want to fetch a specific product, what it will go? Product hyphen 2, it will give product 2 details. Product hyphen 1, it will give only product 1 details. If I'll give product hyphen 3, since that is not exist, what it will give? It will give as an empty array. See here, empty is coming, right? If you want to fetch all the product, then enter. It will give all the products, right? So it was very simple. What we did, number 1, we installed the server. Number 2, we created a file. We created not the file, we have run the npm init. After that, we created a file, we store some data, and after that, we have run a command to see here. Command is json-server space minus minus was data.json port number. Now I'll show you completely guide. You can follow that. So here is the guide. Step number 1, npm install server. Step number 2, npm init. You have to run. Step number 3, create a file data.js. Step number 4, store some data here. Let me keep some sample data for you. I kept here some sample data. some sample data kept here for you, right? After that, what you can do, after that, so this is still step number 3. Save your file and run your server on this port number. After that, just finally in browser hit this URL. So this is the 5 steps just completely to set up the server and create a fake API, remaining to implement with the Angular, to implement with the React, to implement with the JavaScript. Let's see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And again, in case if you are new to the channel, CRM Software Academy, request you to subscribe and please comment also if you have anything. We will follow up, and after that, let's see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching.